because it's the silly, stupid, fascinating, weird, wonderful. They're my people, and more often than not, they're the geeky people as well.
I mentioned Betamax. For anybody older, that's the old version of a video cassette. Video cassette is an old version of a DVD. A DVD is not set in the cloud.
Wait. Hello.
Hello. I thought Becca was going to do the intro. Welcome to Faith
We're so organised. It's going so well already.
My name is Mark.
I'm Becca. I completely forgot. I got distracted by the Tim's wearing exactly the same thing. I'd missed that changing moment. I'm so excited.
Very good. And we are joined
I suppose
by
we should say,
Tim and
Tim.
Hello, we're here.
Good evening. Welcome to our All We Can, all the quiz you can, all the quiz you can, all the thing you can, special, which is a quiz special, and we are professional. No, we are not professional in any way, shape, or form. Let's not even pretend. We are joined with our team leaders, which, for the sake of those on the podcast, we have Big Tim and Little Tim. And before they kind of went live, it turns out they had a wardrobe change and are wearing the same thing. So very well done. Becca and I, however, are not.
We are not coordinate next
not
time,
in
Mark.
any way, shape, or form.
We'll do the sparkles.
In blacks and whites and greys, though, sort of, if you squint. Welcome all. Thank you for coming to join us for mooching over to this quiz-tastic episode. And we're going to be looking at 5 rounds over the kind of. I assume we're just going to keep on going, but we're aiming vaguely for an hour. We're going to put on hold the usual kind of weekly stuff and Geeks Gallery and all that kind of stuff. But it is a plug at the very beginning to say, please join the Discord and share kind of bits and pieces. And we tend to try and kind of get those things on. We have got, our team leaders, quiz team leaders. I wonder if... do we need like names for you, or are you just going to go in with your names or a team name or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, good question.
And this is the challenging bit. Got to the question.
The hardest question.
I mean, there's the good old-fashioned quiz team name, Lickers and Vickers.
Okay. Is it alcohol or is that
just your general pub quiz
definitely
team?
with the Q.
Okay, cool. Okay, so is that the sort of thing you're going for?
That's your team name sorted.
There we go. There's the bar set for the rest of the night, people.
Yeah, absolutely.
You remember, this is like every one. This is like every single.
Hang on, how have I got this?
Yeah, sorry, wrong one.
No association with that.
Tim.
What do you mean the wrong team? We're the same person.
For the people listening, Mark has just named the wrong Tim, Licker and Vicar, and Little Tim is that title. Lickers and Vickers.
I'll go for the many, not the pew, please.
Very good. So, for the many and not the pew.
Yes, too many characters. No, it fits. Yes,
Yeah,
I thought that
fair,
was how you were spelling liquors, Tim.
Oh,
It's definitely
thank you.
just for the audio. It's liquors, Liquor. Yes.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you.
Perfect
It's not as in
perfect pub quiz team.
I I'm rubbish at spelling, so you shouldn't be in charge of that. That is our team. I think, for those people watching, there's people taking part. We are doing this to support a good charity all we can. And I think if you are taking part at home or anywhere else, in a pub maybe, or other places are available, church maybe. But yeah, please do just holler for your team. You'd be sort of announce what side you are on, sort of thing. I think we'd need to kind of make sure it's well balanced though, because that's the only time that we shall be. Shall we crack on with the kind of the beginning of our quiz special? Unless we need to ask any more things or say anything else, Becca.
No, I think if people flag that they are that they're joining in and they're quizzing, then do we want people to pick their captain and they send their answers to a Tim, and whichever team you join. So you could be on your own, Tim, depending on the next 5 seconds of your appealingness.
I was hoping for more faith and less geekery, I'm not going to lie. Because on the geekery front, Mr. Annan Hood's got me every
your
day of the
geekery
week.
is the faith-ery bit.
It's fakery.
There's no Methodist questions in this.
No Wesley round. No Bible round, no Wesley round.
No, we've gone hard on
We're not even having famous, like, geeky Wesleys.
I can only think of 2.
We could have had a whole round based on famous Wesleys.
We would have found a way.
I think we need
Next time you're in charge of helping us do the themes.
Yes. Okay. Shall we begin, or
yes.
do we need to? Yes. Let's go.
Yes. Let's. Oh, that was short for the length of time that we're doing a quiz. And we will also put a link to the Just Giving page. But this
should be on the description of the episode.
Fabulous. Okay. Round 1 is craftiness. Question number 1. What is the name for a created scene, typically 3-dimensional model, miniature or full-sized? What's the name for a created scene that's typically a 3-dimensional model, either miniature or full-sized?
What do you want us to do with our answers, Becky?
Write them down, Tim.
I haven't got the necessary equipment for that yet. Hang on.
As I am doing in my geeky notebook.
Look at you with your geeky. What is on the front of your geeky notebook?
Zubats.
There you go.
Methodist Insurance.
that is shows your level of geekiness.
Oh, you're going to be so disappointed with all these questions, Tim.
We apologise in advance. Okay, sorry. Question number 2. Name one technique that Pablo Picasso used to create one of his 2,400 prints. One technique that he did that. He used. Just one. Just need one. Just guess.
So I'm going to try and do your questions as well, by the way, Becca. I know that we're the quiz masters.
Okay, I will attempt to do yours, but I much prefer asking questions. Question number 3: for what purpose was crochet used in the 1800s in relation to the wearing of wigs? For what purpose was crochet used in the 1800s in relation to the wearing of wigs?
That's niche, isn't it?
Come on, team. Team for the many, not the few. Comments appreciated, please.
Yeah.
So far, your team captain's probably got 0 out of 3.
Yeah, I think we
don't say that. You want to say you're very knowledgeable, and they'll win if they join you.
Yes, and you should definitely join this very successful team.
You should definitely join a team of Tims, because that's definitely once in a win.
Yes, come back on Tim winning.
say in the comments that.
Yeah, but
you're
then
on
both
Tim's
teams will know the answers if they comment in the comments.
Yeah, no,
then
they have
will...
to. If both teams can please message on Facebook to put your name there, and then they can send you a direct message to give you the answers. So choose your
Okay,
team
so-
that way.
Yeah. So pester your Tim now.
Pester your Tim.
Sorry, maybe
Hello.
not.
You know, slowly working out the rules as we go. This is a
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful thing.
What
Question
was
number 4.
Question something about the 1800s. Hang on.
For what
1800
purpose was
was
crochet
1800
used
crochet,
in
yeah.
the 1800s in relation to wearing wigs? That is your clue. It's got something to do with wig wearing.
I was about to say, if you're not
Okay.
doing the quiz, what geekiness are you getting up to? Just leave a comment. But
Yeah, just leave
equally,
a
if you're not
comment.
doing the
Have
quiz,
a
then this is
chatter.
going to be a really weird episode for you.
Question number 4. What is the name of the Japanese art of paper folding? What's the name of the Japanese art of paper folding?
You know what? I think I've got one.
There you go. Question number 5. What is the name of loosened clay that's used to glue pottery pieces together before they get fired? What is the name of loosened clay used to glue pottery pieces together before they get fired?
I'm 3 episodes in, I should know.
I'm going back to all the pottery videos that Shelby listened to at like 1 a.m. to sleep.
Is she not in the same room? Is she not nearby?
Channel 4.
You can ask a
Pottery
friend.
Throwdown.
Shelby! I need help on a question.
Shout it really loud,
We
please,
can all
Shelby.
hear the answer.
Hang on, I'll open WhatsApp on the computer and you can message me.
Oh, what?
Oh, look, modern relationships, aren't they? A beautiful thing. Question number 6.
Can I have number 5 repeated, please, quickly?
Yes. What is the name of loosened clay used to glue pottery pieces together before they get fired?
Thank you.
Should know.
Love you, babe.
They didn't say it loud enough.
She typed it to me.
For Brandon, that was Big Tim that is asking people to pester him on social media. Little Tim hasn't dared to say such a thing.
Well, yes, because this is the other confusing thing, isn't it? Because what you've just had is a Tim say, pester this Tim,
Yes.
without any acknowledgement of who that Tim is.
No. Yes.
Emma,
It was
is
your
asking,
idea to have 2 Tim captains.
Do we
Yes.
do we
Partly
just
because
DM?
it amused us.
Do they just DM you?
Yes, just direct message in Facebook
If
Messenger.
they're okay with that, I mean,
Yeah, though at this point, just put it in the comments, and Tim's not paying any
Don't
attention
put it-
because he's
don't
talking to
put
his
it-
wife.
a small team of 2. Little Tim's over in the corner. Right, where are we up to? Question number 6. What is the name of the technique of creating a design by applying a resist substance to a surface and then dyeing the exposed area? We all did it at school.
Oh!
what?
Speak for yourself. I went to school in the developing world.
I'm sorry.
We learnt about
Sorry.
agriculture technique.
Delaying my privilege. Although, no, you'd have done it. Well, probably. It's
A
a
lot of assumptions. there,
I know for a fact that Big Tim has done this.
Oh no!
Not
Can you
at
repeat the
school.
question then?
There you
Because I
go.
confess I understood about 1 in
He
every 3 words.
Did he dye his exposed area? Was that the problem? Right. Okay. What is the name of the technique
This is
of
going
creating
downhill
a
very
design by applying a resist substance, for example, say wax, to a surface and then dyeing the exposed areas?
Do I need to message you, Tim?
I wish somebody would.
It's fine, you got this. I have faith in you.
Tim Bake. That's me.
What is
Right,
going on
come in.
here? What is going on here?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no,
Oh,
no!
all of those things. No, stop!
Due to the untrained eye, you would think that we're being spammed, but it turns out it's our own people writing our comments.
That's me.
And
Fake
Social
it.
Not
media's
even through
developed a
round
stutter.
one.
Right,
We're not
okay.
even at the end
We're
of
not-
round one.
Okay, right. Stop distracting me. To the nearest thousands, how much revenue did Hobbycraft online sales generate last year? To the nearest
Last year.
thousand, how much revenue did
Online
Hobbycraft
only sales.
Online only sales to the nearest thousand.
You should go into your local store and support locally and physical media rather than just going all online. Just
I mean, how many
plugging
Hobbycraft
Hobbycraft out
are
there.
actually
There's a
local?
Hobbycraft in Lincoln.
Yeah.
I know,
Fairly
amazing.
local.
Hi, there's one in
Amazingly,
Leeds
there's
as well.
even one in Lincoln.
Exactly.
Even Lincoln.
Folks, I used to
has
live there.
Hobbycraft.
I used to live there. I used to go to
Me
their
too.
dinner.
Me
Please
too.
don't
In
know.
the same house.
Even
actually,
in
not at the
Lincoln,
same time.
Time.
even in
Different time.
Lincoln, which is perpetually in 1970, has a hobby
Oh, we
store.
Lincoln, we love you. Right. Stop it.
Thanks to the people who are
The
trying
nearest
to message
thousand.
me.
How
And
much
if your
revenue
messages
did
currently say,
Hobbycraft
I
online
don't know.
sales generate? Right. Here's my only religious question for the whole quiz.
Oh,
What
what I came
religious
for.
movement improved the brewing of beer in the Middle Ages?
Do you want the specific order?
Yes.
Or do you just want the general? Okay.
And the specific person. No, I just
Um,
want what religious movement improved the brewing of beer in the Middle Ages?
Okay.
Question number 9. On what day of the year are people most likely to injure themselves doing DIY?
is it a specific date that you
It's
want?
a specific day in our calendar. Yes, oddly. All
Okay.
days are in the calendar. It's a specific day in our religious festival calendar. There you go.
Oh, religious
Oh.
question.
Geekiness. Yes, roughly. It's adjacently religious.
I got it.
Okay, fabulous. Final question. In 2013, Christie's New York sold the balloon dog sculpture for $58,405,000, the highest sale price by a living artist. Who was that artist?
Jeff.
Oh.
Did you just say it out loud?
I was joking. I had no idea.
Oh, I know it got smashed. Like soon after purchase, it got fully smashed to pieces.
I did not read that bit.
There's a number of different ones actually.
58 million.
Out of all the trivia I know is I knew how much it cost. I know
Oh, I'm
no
sorry.
other bit of the information. So
I gave you the information you knew and not the information you didn't know.
So I hope we're all doing well.
Nope, but we're doing fine.
I hope we're all doing vaguely better than him.
Which
And
one?
I'm not, exactly. I'm not being nasty, you see. You can't pick me on that.
It's not directed. It's a general insult of Tim's.
That is the end of the first round. I hope we're doing all right. Comments to Becca if not. And then we're going to move to round 2, which is entitled Games. So question number 1 of round 2 is, what tiled game is known for its river, abbots, and meeple? What tiled game is known for its river, abbots, and meeple? See, we've gone serious all of a sudden now.
Mm.
I mean, after all, it's here is the church, here is the steeple, open the doors, and there's all the meeple.
See, another religious
That's all
question.
me.
Okay, moving on
Claiming
to.
abbots as a religious related.
I just want to give commentary. My partner is messaging me, answer saying, "You've got this," followed by, "We still haven't bought this game yet." All capitals.
See, there you go. We're inspiring
generic
people.
curing
That's
of
what we
Team
get.
Tim.
Question number 2 of round 2 is what? Yeah, I'm calling it. What crude card game challenges players to anonymously offer cards in the hope of getting the best laughs? What crude card game challenges players to anonymously offer cards in the hope of getting the best laughs?
What was the original called?
And I'm going to move on. Question number 3. And I've got to say, there is a bit of a trivia question here anyway, but I'll yeah. With its original format created in 1860 or in the 1860s, what board game has the tagline, or across many years of it, one of the taglines has been "Skill and chance for all the family, an exciting journey through life"? And I was amazed that this game is that old, that it was made.
I can't believe it's that old. If I
If
got
it's
the
the
correct
game
answer.
that I'm guessing it is, I can't believe it's that old.
The name is slightly changed, but it was first conceived. The idea was first conceived in 1860.
Nice.
But no one had a life in the 1880s.
Strange fact, it was to bring a bit of hope during the Civil War.
Well, fancy.
Exactly. I don't even know what the answer is yet. Number 4. What is
Based
the
entirely on
highest...
what I learned from round 1, I'm going to put crocheting wigs. That's my answer. That was in the 1800s. So.
What is the highest grossing computer game of 2023 worldwide?
Oh.
So I think we had a similar question to this, but it was in the UK. But this is what was the highest grossing computer game of 2023 worldwide? For anybody, that was last year, not this year.
Question of clarification, if possible, is this a game that was released in 2023, or a game that was already out but just had high revenue?
1 second. Just going to check.
Please, viewers.
It was released that year.
I know what game it is. Sadly.
It's not Pokemon Go. Then I better cross that out.
No comment. Just to wind you up. So next, question 5. In poker, what is it called when you have a hand with all the same suit in one sequence? So in poker, what is it called when you have a hand with all the same suit in kind of one ascending or descending sequence? Another clarification.
Is this including high card and base cards, or is it just numerical cards?
Because that would be another name.
That is all the clarification. Thank you very much.
Is that right? There you go. Question number 6. In a game of chess, how many pieces are there in total? Not including the board, because that's not a piece.
Yeah.
And folks,
1,
do just
2,
keep messaging.
3, 4, 5, 6. You're doing well, Tim. Keep going. 7, 8.
Horsey.
2 horses each.
Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
No, I'm enjoying watching Tim's brain work.
Right, here we go. Question number 7. Dungeons, Java, and Bedrock are all types of what game?
Thanks. By the way, shout out thanks to the Crippins who are feeding some excellent answers my way.
The Crippins have aligned with a team.
They have declared.
So yeah, welcome, James. I'm not going to put your answer up because I don't want to kind of swing things or anything. Otherwise, don't look at the
answers.
No, I have to turn
James,
off onto private chats.
Pick a Tim to give your answers to. Don't put them in chat. Unless they're comedy
unless
answers
they're
like
wrong.
42, which is the answer
42
to
is
all
good.
of them.
That could have been a suggestion.
That is
could
what
have
I've
been a
put for all the
proper
ones I don't
suggestion.
know.
Okay, this is a difficult one. What is the name of the mascot person in Monopoly? I think if I just like to try and throw in, because I know I kind of aim mid-range and then throw a bit of a horrible one once in a while.
Yes, thanks.
Sorry.
This is going to really annoy me because I know. I watched
I don't
quiz.
know, so you were.
I watched a quiz a while back, and this was one of the answers. And I just now can't remember what the answer was.
Yeah, I was going to
Yes,
say
JTC, good man. Welcome to the real team.
If I'm honest,
Down
I
with all
remembered
former
half
youth
of this
presidents.
answer. Then I just had to Google it because I just couldn't remember the first name.
It's two
What?
names.
You want a
Thanks
first
for that
name?
clue.
What?
You don't have to. I might be generous. Are we going to do the answers at the very end, or are we going to have like a halfway through? And
I think let's have a halfway through once we've
Yeah.
finished your answers, and we'll go through the thing because otherwise it'll be really boring reading out.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Really. Number
Question
9. How many combinations are there at winning noughts and crosses? Or for those who don't know, it's noughts and crosses, tic-tac-toe.
Oh, it's something like.
James, any ideas?
Number, that's
James?
right.
Don't be writing anything in there.
Is it closest number
Help the
to kind of answer, or
So how many combinations are there at winning noughts and crosses? Okay, I'm going to move on because the next one is a closest.
DM me.
That should be a GIF. That should be a little video.
We'll just play on repeat.
Number 10. What is the highest score with one word? So what is the highest score with one word you can get in Scrabble? And I'm going to allow you to the nearest 250 points.
Whoa.
Oh my days.
This is not just
it's-
putting down. I will be honest, this is not putting down kind of your 7 letters on the thing. This is kind of more than 7 letters. This is like if there's an opportune moment to put these letters down in sequence that will add to other things.
Yeah,
it's the longest. Do you know what I mean?
it's not been played, but they have like worked it out.
The
Okay,
hypothetical, yeah.
The hypothetical longest word with the most points.
Yeah.
I
And
think-
it's not
James
that
is
James Ploddy Pop.
It's on to a whim.
But to the nearest 250 points, that is a bit of a clue that it is a high scoring one.
Okay.
But I maybe oversold it now. Oh no. Slippery
Right.
slope.
Okay. Should we go super fast through the answers?
Reasonably fast through the answers, yes.
Reasonably fast. Okay. Are you ready? The name for a created scene, typically 3-dimensional model, miniature or fold size, is a diorama.
Yes.
Nope.
In what context? That was what worried me most about that question, was I didn't even know where we were.
Like model railways, historical recreations in museums, D&D games that you create.
I thought it was a tableau, but that's I think we're calling people, not people.
It is not a 3D model.
I
Picasso
wrote
used.
Mark Stennett's 3D printer. That was my only frame of reference. That's what I wrote.
Okay, Picasso used anything from etching, lithograph, lino cut. And there's lots of other ways to do printing. I'd have accepted potato printing. I'm sure he did that. No, that's not printing form. So I'd have accepted any answer.
I thought you meant like painting across the board sort of stuff rather than the prints themselves.
Printing, yeah.
I did write lino as my scribbled out one. But I put impressionism.
I'll accept your scribbled out one. I dismiss your lack of confidence in your answer. For the purpose, crochet was used in 1800s to protect furniture from the oily pomade that was used on wigs.
Will
So
you
people
accept
started crochet-
wig bag?
No, I will not accept a wig bag unless that wig bag is placed over the back of a chair.
See, I was imagining.
I wrote that Isaac Newton
Oh.
made his hair out of it. Was my
No, was not the answer.
No.
I was imagining some sort of like crochet skull cap to help fix the
No.
wig in, but obviously
Wait, so is that
It was-
why we have those doilies,
Doilies
everywhere?
on the back of chairs to protect from the head oil
Really?
of pomade. There you go.
I also need to confess that when I was a teenager and had very spiky hair, my parents needed that sort of thing as well to protect from the kind of the
Yeah.
gel residue as well.
We should bring it back.
Origami is the
Yay.
Japanese art of paper
Yeah, it's a
folding.
point.
We've got a
Slip
point.
is the slippery
We've got a
loosened
point.
clay used to glue pottery pieces. That's slip.
Aw,
Batik
not
is
slurry.
the art form, not slurry.
Oh.
Slip.
was
Batik
it?
is the art form.
Oh, it's not what I thought it was.
I thought it was
This
tie dye.
substance-
Same.
Yeah, I went for
Not
tie dye.
tie-dye.
Right.
It was batik.
It's tie dye guy.
For the record, I didn't do that at primary school.
No,
I
me
was in
neither.
Secondary school. I bought
Secondary
stuff
school,
in
yeah.
Zimbabwe. They used to do it there. Right. To the nearest thousand, Hobbycraft online sales generated 5,952,000 pounds worth of sales last year.
Yeah, no.
Thanks,
I
Sam.
put 360,000.
I put 1.4 million.
Okay.
Oh, I was
you're
at
all
464 million, so I was at the other end of the scale.
right. So I think Tim and Nan won that one.
Yay!
Yeah,
Default.
the point for being a million and a half out.
Yes. It was monks that
Yay.
improved the brewing of craft beer in the Middle Ages.
I put monastic.
Did you say there was a-
movement.
Yes, the monastic movement.
Yeah.
Did you say there was an extra point for knowing the individual involved?
No, but did you?
Yes, isn't Arnold of Soissons something to do with it? This is the little bit of knowledge I could
St.
remember,
Arnold.
that there was a chap called
I
Arnold.
don't know. If
don't know.
somebody
Was he
in
not
chat
John
would
of
like to
Smith?
Google that for me, and find out whether Tim Baker is just trying to claw one extra point, that would be
A
acceptable.
desperate point.
So if you're on
I-
Team Baker and can evidence with Google that an Arnold was involved, he can get an extra trip. Friar
Arnold of
Tuck wasn't back.
Soissons. Yeah, brewed beer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
part
he
of the
brewed
monastic-
mead.
Oh,
Wait, oh
in
no,
the founding
we are not-
abbey of
yeah.
St. Peter in Oldenburg, as abbot in Oldenburg, Arnold brewed beer. Which
You
is
can
why
have
I'd-
that,
Tim-
Tim
I'd
Baker. I'll let
consider
you have
it,
that. I'll let you claw out that
Yes.
little fact. Right.
thank
That's
you.
only, you know.
Rescues me
so
from my
next
Hobbycraft
appraisal is
incident.
good. Right. Okay. You're excused.
moving on to
Um,
round 2.
Easter Monday is the day
Yay.
people are most likely to injure themselves doing DIY.
I
and
thought
it
it was
is
the day
Jeff-
before Martha's birthday, is what I've put.
No, unless it's Easter Monday, the day before. No.
No, it's not.
And Jeff Kuhn is the
Yay.
guy that sold the highest.
I'm so
Oh.
sorry for nearly jeopardizing your
did give
answer.
away.
I just
I
that-
genuinely thought that was a joke.
yeah.
No.
Jeff was my go-to kind of,
There you go.
used-
Well, it was bound to be right once in your
oh, bless
lifetime.
you. Sorry about that. It's I used to use
Full-
Brenda,
full-
and then my very first church, I had a number of Brendas, and therefore I just changed it to Jeff. And there was several Jeffs there as well, actually. So maybe
Right. Let's get a move on. 'cause
For what it's
otherwise we
worth, I
won't get
put
to
Rick
walk
Stott,
around.
but didn't expect to get it right.
Aw.
Not
so
Rick Stott.
round 2 answers, yeah.
Yes.
The first one
Yes.
is Carcassonne.
Ah,
Yes, I got that.
Thank you, Crippins.
Well done,
yeah,
Crippin.
I put down
Shelby needs to-
Catan.
Oh,
Shelby,
sorry.
I would say Shelby did say either Settlers of Catan or Carcassonne, and I went against
Oh.
what my partner said.
Oh,
So,
unwise. Never
Second
do that again.
answer is Cards Against Humanity.
Conversations against mundanity.
Third one is the
On
Game
sale
of
now.
Life.
Yeah.
Game of Life also got that.
Yes.
I can't believe it was
Thank
made
you,
in
Crippins.
1860.
Oh.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually
I
bought
overruled the
that as well.
Crippins on that. And was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
Listen
Crippins,
to
I
you,
thought it was Zelda
keep on
Tears of the
helping.
Kingdom.
Straight Flush is number
Yeah.
5.
yes. Oh my
Otherwise, it
goodness.
would have been a Royal
Doing
Flush if
very
it was
well.
the other
Yeah.
one.
Royal Flush is the face cards.
Yeah. In a game of chess, it's 32 pieces because there's
Overestimated
64 squares on the board, and they take up half. Dungeons, Java, and Bedrock are all versions of Minecraft.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Thanks, James.
The name of the mascot in Monopoly is Milburn Pennybags.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
boo. Not
no.
Mr.
Will
Monopoly.
you accept
Nice,
Grandad
that's a good
Moneybags?
name.
Which is quite all right.
That's very close. but,
Grandad Moneybags was in Spyro.
How many combinations in tic-tac-toe or noughts and crosses? 8.
8.
Oh,
Yes.
3 down, 3 across, and 2 across the middle.
I did
That's
10.
it.
I'm
So,
close.
to the
Oh,
nearest
me too, James. Me too.
250 points. How high is the score? The word is
235.
the word is oxyphenbutazone. Oxyphenbutazone,
There's no Q in
It
that.
is.
and it's
What does it mean?
inflammatory medication.
It's like
But it's not a branded one, which is why you can get away and use it. It's the components.
Like paracetamol.
And so the points is 1,778.
What?
Oh, actually, hang on.
You said to the nearest 250, so I was going
Yes!
close to 250.
Hang on.
So what have you got?
Hang on, it's
Little Tim?
1,700 and what?
78.
I got 2032. Is that within the 250? I'm trying to do maths in my head. I
Closer
think
to
I'm
me.
close.
I was on 4,321.
I think I'm just
So
in.
I'm way out.
Yes,
Just.
big.
I'm going to get my phone out.
Got to go big when your name's Big Tim, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. I think Little Tim's got it.
I think I'm just in. By like
You are.
think
You
we
are
did.
by 4
Yes!
points. You are by 4. Well
By
done.
4!
That's ridiculous.
Wowza.
That's pure dumb luck, that is.
Now. You can't have a go.
Sorry, not.
Come on, the volunteer.
This is my moment, Becca.
Yeah, blimey.
Within the nearest 246.
Right. How did you do, Big Tim?
In total, I'm now on 10.
Oh, cool. And Little Tim?
In total, I'm on 13.
Oh,
That's
nice.
very close.
Keeping it competitive.
To be honest,
Keeping it competitive.
Okay,
Without the Crippins, I'd be on about 4. So thanks, Crippins.
Well done,
over
Crippins.
to Becca for round 3.
Right, this has a slight identity problem. This is science and technology and sci-fi. This is a peek inside my head. Okay, question number 1. What does DNA stand for?
Oh.
Dungeons and Animals?
Well, this is where it's going to get confusing because you don't know whether it is science, technology, or in this case, this is a science question. This is not a science fiction question.
James has put, yes, this is my round.
Okay, come on, James.
Hit me up, James. You know where to find me.
Right, put
not mine.
these Star Wars episodes in chronological order.
Oh, God.
A New Hope, The Last Jedi, and Revenge of the Sith. A New Hope, The Last Jedi, and Revenge of the Sith.
Chronological order in universe or chronological order in release order?
In universe.
That's a really good
Not in
question.
terms
Thanks.
of
Derek.
Right.
Nice question, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Good question. Much better than the last one, for example.
I think it's
The
roughly.
DNA one.
That's roughly about 25 BAY, and then that one's about 70 AY.
This is painful. I'm going on to the
extra
next
point for this.
question. Right. In
Please,
1994, which famous British physicist dented my mum's Montego estate? And incidentally, also happened to write A Brief History of Time.
Oh, you could have left it at the estate.
I
I'd have got
I
it with
could
the
have
estate.
done. You'd have got that one.
Could have been mean on little Tim.
It would.
I was only just born.
Yeah, this is it. This is a great. Yeah, I know, and you weren't even on the scene.
I know.
Right. Question number 4. Which oath of ethics taken by doctors is named after an ancient Greek physician?
I know this.
Me too. My precious.
There was an entire podcast on this on the Sawbones podcast where they looked into all the different oaths you could possibly take.
Oh, I'd like to take an oath. In Battlestar Galactica, this is question number 5, who created the first Cylons?
Davros.
It is not Davros. This is
Slavros?
Battlestar Galactica.
If you notice,
No.
I paused for a sec and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for one that I definitely know isn't the answer, rather than just a comical answer, just in case.
But the first letter of your answer is correct.
I'm going to not say
That
anything
doesn't
there.
help you at all.
No.
Question number 6. What
not
is
the-
the programming language developed by James Gosling of Sun Microsystems and named after the type of coffee from Indonesia?
Can you say that again?
Oh,
What is the programming language that is also named after a type of coffee from Indonesia?
that's good. That's a good clue.
A really good clue.
Took me a while. Yeah. Thanks,
I'm-
Emma.
Traitor! She was messaging me with answers as well. What? I am betrayed.
So are the Griffins
Where's
just
Claudia
running this whole
Winkleman?
quiz?
It's really harsh.
Right. G. Wells is most famous for writing which book that depicts a terrifying alien invasion? That, when it was first broadcast on radio,
Oh, yeah.
convinced people that
yes.
there really was an alien invasion going on and there was mass hysteria.
This was around at the same time that, like, the BBC managed to hoodwink everyone by believing that spaghetti grew on trees.
That was the April Fool's Day one.
Yeah,
But
but it was around the same time, which says a lot about the
No.
gullibility.
It
of
was the spaghetti was much later. I remembered that.
Not the H.G. Wells one.
But
Means
the
it
H.G.
Question
happened
number
Wells-
8.
1970.
Sorry.
What is the only even prime number?
Oh, yeah. I think I know that.
Question number
Which
9.
flavour of Prime?
When a password is limited strictly to numeric characters, the secret is often referred to as a PIN, as in a PIN number. What does that acronym stand for?
Got to be honest there, Becca. I thought you were already kind of giving the answer. I was thinking, where is she going with this? But that's really good. Really good.
Strong
Final
reviews for this
question.
round.
Enda Wiggin is the main character in which sci-fi novel turned movie?
Yes.
Oh.
And the one that's really annoying me in all of those is the coffee one. And
You're going to kick yourself.
Yeah.
When
No, I've just got it.
Oh,
I've just
yeah,
got it.
well.
I've just got it.
Okay.
Hey!
Good.
I
That
don't
gives
know
me
who
joy.
Enda Wiggin is, though.
I do.
Right. Round 4. Let's
Oh,
go,
dear.
Mark's done it.
me, Right, music round. There is actually some pictures in this music round, mainly because I thought we'd get done for copyright for the music, so I can't play any music, or otherwise
I'm
it
going to
would be.
mouth it soundlessly.
I was tempted to see, but
What song I'm singing by
I
the
was
way my
tempted.
lips are moving.
I was tempted to get my children involved to get around kind of it, but
Oh,
the only
that
songs
was
that they
lovely.
know are the ones that you can blatantly understand. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with question number 1:
Say that like
famous
it'd be a problem.
opening song lyrics. So this is you need to know the name of the song and the band idea.
Or him. Presume.
Obviously,
or him.
him.
Yeah.
It's not going to be hymns, is it? Got a horrible feeling these aren't going to be in singing the faith.
Well, especially as if we're after the song title, I'll be honest, a lot of hymns are the
Don't
first
have.
line.
Yeah. So you
I
want
was hoping that was my way in.
So we want title enough.
Da, da, da.
I mean, I could sing it to that if you like. I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Da, 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 da. Shall I move on?
And what do you need?
No.
The song title and the band.
I quite like that as an approach to the music round, Mark.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
can you
gonna
do
go
them
with
all? What do you need, Mark? The song title and the band?
Song title and the band. Okay, moving on. It's going to be a picture.
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting. A little bit. It's cut off the bottom. I'm sure that's not going to impact all the rest of it. It will. It will.
It will.
This is amalgamation. I did start off doing some really cool morph stuff, and I thought, you're never going to guess this. So I always go for something that's a little bit more slapdash and completely PowerPoint orientated. So I'm going to do this instead. Oh no. Who can you name these two artists? These two musical artists?
Yes.
They are real people.
Can't. You weren't even born.
I know who this is.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I actually don't.
Right.
Crippins?
Next question is going to be, sorry, for those on podcast, it's a picture of two people blended together.
Yeah,
And they
which
are.
two people, Mark?
One male, one female. And that's all I'm going to say.
That's not helpful for the audio listeners.
I'm afraid it isn't. Famous opening song lyrics. Let me do this. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. I went wrong there, but never mind. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair.
Just rising up through the air.
Next,
that
is
scans
gonna
really
be-
nicely.
So if you want to hear the pop culture done by Methodism at this year's conference,
oh no,
This
bring
is
the
a
conference
whole
into it.
fringe
Let's move
event.
on.
Brilliant.
So next one is question number 4. Is these two people? I'm just trying to think of this one now.
let's try that.
Okay.
I've got to say, these faces are merging really well. Like,
Very cool.
This is my expertise.
and I'm loving how they all have mullets.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let me just go for. I need a songbook really. I need one. Never mind.
You can purchase a hymnal from.
I have them. I have many. I just can't have.
Alternatively, go to your local Methodist church. They're probably popping up a chair somewhere.
Look at you selling local all over again. Funnily enough, that's how you
So question number 5. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how.
Oh.
Do that one again. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how. I hope someone's not putting that into Google, are they? You can hear them typing.
I'm messaging my wife.
Yeah.
I think I know the artist, and I know the song. I just can't remember the last name.
That is all you need to know to get the points.
Right. Next one. Not so good, by the way, on the blending.
Ooh.
2 female artists.
Oh, okay.
Grammy Award winner.
Is it the same?
Multiple
Is it the same
Grammy
person?
Award winner.
No, it is 2 different people.
Just
Quite
from slightly
clearly.
different angles.
However, this
Grammy
next
Award
one,
winner.
Oh, yes.
I'm aware that these pictures haven't been really helpful for those on podcasts. So this next question is going to be me describing famous album covers. Now, just going to be clear, for those people who are quite new onto the scene of listening to music and otherwise, like, the last however many years, before streaming services like Spotify or Apple Music, other ones are available, we used to have downloads like on MP3 players. Before MP3s, there were WAV files. Before WAV files, there were mini discs. Before mini discs, there were CDs. Before CDs, there were cassettes.
Napster.
Before cassettes, there was, obviously Napster. And before cassettes, we had vinyls. And so these were the amazing cover artwork on vinyls. And so I know they never really fully went away because I think they were still quite cool and trendy. So I'm going to describe a famous album cover to you. This has a white background with a person, which is the artist, possibly topless, with their eyes shut, looking down. A slight buff-on of hair and some face paint with colourful lightning on their face. Can I have the artist and the album name?
Oh, you.
See, I could have found a picture to it, and I thought, you know what, for the audio listeners, it makes more sense this way.
No, I like that.
It doesn't really help because that artist has gone by so many names.
Let's move on. So, I think this is the last of the picture.
Oh, that's
2 artists, 2 male artists.
Oh,
that's that guy who plays the drums at ECG.
It's another
That's
niche,
really niche joke. Unbelievably niche joke. Yes.
Right, question number 9.
No idea.
Another descriptive album cover, famous album cover. This has a black background with a white triangle shape in the middle, orientated upwards, with one line of white light entered from the left. It goes through the triangle, and 6 colours spanning out from the right side of the triangle to the far edge.
Not typing on Google, are we, Tim?
Messaging the wife.
I like wife, you mean Google.
Yes, you married to Google now.
She's just in the room. She's just in the room. What are you doing? So they're just in the
just
room.
right here.
I like this album artwork, but I like the Pokemon version where it's Eevee going in one direction and all the evolutions coming in the other side.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
I've not seen that. That is cool.
So, question number 10. Another I wasn't thinking about melodies. Right, 1 second. Let's go for one.
You're a phonograph cylinder anyway, James.
Right, okay, let me think of one. Oh. Hold on 1 second. Oh.
Oh, I think I know this one already.
Wait, what? What's the game?
I think
Check whether
I know
Mark's had a
what the
breakdown.
song is.
That's the famous opening song lyrics. But I'm afraid it is just O-H.
And presumably you'll accept any song of which this is true, right?
I think I know which one it is. It's a very popular one from the mid-2000s.
How many O's are there exactly?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the first line. However, there may be subsequent lines. Right. Next, is that the end of those?
That's
Are we going to go for that one?
Give us the answers. Is there 5 rounds?
Yes. Yeah, we're going to do the answers now.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We are going to be going over, folks, but we've got another whole round to go. So
yeah. Okay. DNA stands for Oh no, I didn't think this through.
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
Deoxyribonucleic acid. Thank you, Tim.
Oh, I've put "do not attack."
Deoxyribonucleic
It does stand for that in some.
Nucleic acid. The Star Wars episodes go: Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, and The Last Jedi.
There's about a 25-year gap between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope, and about a 70-year gap between New Hope and Last Jedi, roughly. It's about 70 AY versus 25.
Stephen Hawking stunted my mum's Montego estate.
It's good because I know you wrote Stephen King.
A brief history time. It's the Hippocratic Oath that doctors take that is named after an ancient Greek physician. Daniel Greystone, who created the first Cylons. It is JavaScript, the programming language developed, named after a coffee in Indonesia.
Just like
War
to
of the
say,
Worlds.
that's the first proper question we've had so far.
War of the
That's the first mark you got.
The number 2 is the only even prime number. PIN stands for Personal Identification Number. And Ender's Game.
Not password in numbers.
No. Ender's Game features Ender Wiggin as the main character.
Oh, yes!
What was question answer number 9, by the way? I missed it.
Oh, sorry.
Password in numbers.
Personal Identification Number.
I had personal identity number. So, never mind.
Oh,
so,
won't be accepted.
Music round answers. Okay. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith.
Yep.
Did you get that?
Is it a point each, Mark, or 2 points for both? 1 point.
I think you get a full point for both, half a point for only half.
Bless you.
Fair.
And let's go to Jason Donovan and Kylie Minogue.
Yes, thanks, Crippins.
Absolutely.
Famous opening song lyrics: "On a Dark Desert Highway, Cool Wind in My Hair," "Hotel California" by the Eagles. Picture number 2, question number 4, Will.i.am and Ray Charles.
5,
a long time ago. I can still remember.
In a galaxy far away.
So you could have a Don McLean, American Pie, or you could have Weird Al Yankovic, I think.
That was Weird
in a galaxy. I mean, technically, he didn't, because he went a long time ago in a galaxy far away. Naboo was under an attack. Me and Qui-Gon Jinn couldn't talk the Federation in. Anyway, let's move on very swiftly.
Speaking of swiftly.
6, Taylor Swift and Adele.
Yes.
Yes, thanks, Crippins.
Famous album covers. It was David Bowie, Aladdin Sane.
Do we get half point if we get the artist, not the album name?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
But I know, because in my head, I just automatically thought it was Ziggy Stardust, but it's not.
Not the name of the album.
So, Justin Timberlake and Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
And the question number 9 answer is Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon. And famous opening song lyrics. Lady Gaga. Poker
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I want to make a special request for Arms Open Wide by Hillsong United, which definitely starts. I haven't counted the O's, but I didn't get
If
Lady
you got the
Gaga.
correct number of O's, but with Hillsong, it could go from 5 minutes to 10 just with the O's.
Yes.
And next time I'll try and remember, because then we could also have additional points for the actual melody if I'd actually got it right. Anyway, should we move on to general geekery?
Yes, we're going to alternate, aren't we?
Do you want
Yeah.
points check-in as we go
how
into this
many
final?
have you
round?
been?
Yes, okay, let's see where you're at.
Okay, I managed to get a perfect round in the science round. I rather failed at the music one. So my running total now going into this final round is 31.5 points.
And how are you
It's a
doing?
big gap.
Big
It's a
Tim.
big gap. I did much better on music than I did on stuff. But 27.5 is all I've got to. So
It's not.
got a 4 point
bad.
gap
That's
to
too
make up.
bad.
4 points in it. And
No, I mean I've got about 7 points, and the Crippins are responsible for the other 20.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I
Well
think.
done,
Do
Team.
you want me to go first? Or do you want to go first in the?
I'll go first.
Yep.
Right, okay.
What's
Let me
this
find my
round
questions.
called?
Okay, this is
General
general geekery. Question number 1. What year was the first ever Comic-Con?
Oh, they
No
celebrated
idea.
the 40 years and
Saying that out loud.
they celebrated it a number of years ago, so it's going to be.
Keep
You can
processing
have a
out loud,
bonus
Tim. This is really
question
helpful.
for the city.
What?
Oh,
Well,
yes,
You
I
can have
know
a bonus
that.
question for the city.
Well, it's
Bonus
not
point.
where you think it is, and I think it's.
Okay. Question number 2. 2 days ago in Test match cricket, England made an amazing comeback with winning the first Test, but who was it against?
Rest of the world.
Put it down. Put it down. Just because we like to incorporate all kinds of geekery and not just,
Okay. We
Thank
do
you.
recognise
That's very
sport
much
as a
appreciated.
total level of geekiness.
And
Cricket
I had to
especially.
Google that severely. So I hope I got the right terminology.
Also, rest in peace to another famous quiz question of sport.
Oh. Question number
Let's do that.
3. What information technology is Jimmy Wales the creator of?
Oh, because he's always asking us for money.
I was about to make a joke, but I won't. I won't just get it right.
I've put whale music for what it's worth.
Yes, that's
Oh, I
right.
see. I thought
So
I
I don't know
changed
the
this
answer.
question. Interesting. Other than Gandalf, can you name one other wizard from Middle Earth?
Oh, yes.
How many points do you get for 4?
Would you like their colours as well?
No.
Oh, you geeks leaking all over the place, you two.
That was good.
Oh, this is me. Question number 5. What year was the first modern comic book first printed?
Oh, that's going to be. Oh, it's. And it wasn't that comic. It was a different one. But it's.
Question number 6.
Presumably the word modern is up for debate. So if modernism didn't start until 1983, I
You
can
can
just
debate
put
it, Tim.
1983.
You could. It would make a very long show for us to enter into a debate about it, and I don't think it would be that fun.
That's another episode.
However, if it's on a
Faith
cave
Geekery
wall,
After Dark.
if it's on a cave wall, then no. Right, this is quite UK specific. When painting minis in the UK, Citadel colour paints are rather popular. But which of these is not, I repeat, which of these is not a real colour title to their range? Is it Dragon Red, Blood-Soaked Yellow, or Ghostly Green? Which is not a real colour in this range? Is it Dragon Red, Blood-Soaked Yellow, or Ghostly Green?
Blood-soaked yellow. What even colour is that?
Well,
Mustard.
that's all I've got to go on is the fact that that doesn't sound like a real colour.
That sounds like you need to go to the doctor.
Moving on.
Quite a lot of this quiz does, though, to be fair.
Question number 7. What is the highest grossing movie of all time?
Oh.
Anywhere in the world? Globally?
Let's change that. I was about to
Of
write
all
one.
time. Of all time. That covers
Yeah.
the whole globe.
All time and space?
All time within the stratosphere of our planet.
It recently changed.
Okay,
as well.
fine.
Oh, did
How
it recently
recently
change?
did it change?
It recently changed. Yeah.
Becca's
I haven't
frantically
looked
looking at
at
her
it,
answer.
mine.
Oh no.
It changed in the last 6 months. I think you're fine. But like, it's not what people think it might be.
Right. Question number 8. Big Tim, this is your moment. This is a Bible question. This is the official Bible question because we can be geeky about the Bible too. In the book of Judges.
It's okay. Tolkien questions count as Bible questions too.
Oh.
In your head. In the book of Judges, in the Old Testament of the Bible, just to be clear, in the Bible, I've mentioned it several times now. Who cut Samson's hair? In the book of Judges, in the Old Testament of the Bible, who cut Samson's hair?
Yeah.
And I've got to say,
it's going through my head. I've been going through my head.
It's a geeky answer.
To a geeky
Becca,
question.
over to you for the last answer. Unless
Last question. I'm on question number 9. What are you on?
We're on question 9.
Me too.
Oh yeah, sorry, second to last. Yeah, sorry, I've got the last
Okay.
one.
No questions in the last round.
What was the first dinosaur to be seen in the Jurassic Park film?
That's a nice one.
Seen.
Yes.
The long shot. The wide shot.
It wasn't. It was a close-up, wasn't it?
Yeah, different.
Maybe I'm picturing a different one then.
You've got to remember how it starts.
Yeah, I think it might be that.
I'm just winding you up now. I'm winding you up. Sorry. So the last answer, last question. I mean, which 1980s superhero lives in a treehouse in the Amazonian jungle? Which 1980s superhero, I'll say animated superhero, lives in a treehouse in the Amazonian jungle?
Superhero. Oh,
Wait, no, they made a live-action movie about this with Billy Zane. Is it not the same one?
No. Okay, let me put it this way, which 1980s animated superhero that was on terrestrial TV aimed at children lives in a tree house in the Amazonian jungle, and they have a intergalactic friend.
Oh no.
Intergalactic.
Don't know.
Okay.
Got me
Shall we
there.
have the answers?
Okay, let's have the answers. The first ever Comic-Con, although we might be about to enter into a debate with Tim and Anne, was 1964 in New York City and was called the New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, I put 1970 in Bakersfield.
I
put
did
79
have a
New York.
1970 San Francisco, but actually
Do you
the
wanna get
first
a-
official one.
Yeah.
Do I get a full point for New York City? I'm sorry.
You get a
sorry.
point. Yes,
Go on,
I said
Lickers and
there was
Vickers.
a bonus point for the city.
Yeah. Because there is a demonstrable difference between New York City and New York State.
Apparently.
Question number 2, or answer number 2, is India. England versus
Yes.
India. Test match cricket.
It was
I
worth
think-
getting up at 4 a.m. every day this week to watch. Would recommend.
I think weirdly the Pew might be catching up to the Lickers.
Jimmy Wales is the creator of Wikipedia.
Oh, Wikipedia. I put teletext.
Oh, that's a good fact. Sorry, what's that?
Yeah. Oh, before Wikipedia.
The
Yeah.
clue was in the, and it's always asking you for money, which is,
Yeah.
and I often give it because I
It
think
was-
I
it
use
was-
it
Well
so
done, Claire.
often.
It's also teletext 121 gets you the now and next.
Well done, Claire. Right.
Now, did we establish whether there are 4 points on offer for this question? Because I've written 4 names down.
No, there's just one.
Just
Oh,
one.
harsh. I'd have given more.
Wait, okay. I think I know which
Go on then,
wizard
go.
Big Tim might be picking.
Oh, well, I've written 4 down. So,
You've written 4, but I think I know which one you
All
wrote
4.
first. I think I know which one you
okay,
wrote
which
first.
one did I write first?
I think you wrote Radagast Brown first.
I did write that against the
Here's the best one.
And then followed
then
by
Saruman the White.
Yeah.
And then Alatar and Palado, who were both blue, we think.
I was going to say, I only had those as blue wizards, so I would have accepted those.
So it sounds like it's
Next.
5 points on offer.
The first modern comic book, and we're not going to debate it, was 1933.
Ah!
That was 50
4
years
years
out.
out.
I put 34.
I'm not even going to accept that.
What was it? What was it, Becca?
It's going to be a DC comic
I
because
don't
because Superman.
know.
Oh,
I
sorry.
don't know if it was
okay.
a
Because
DC comic.
because Action Comic, because Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and someone else comes into public domain in the next 10 years because they just like someone. I saw a post about it because the original Steamboat Mickey is now in public domain, so Batman, Superman is coming to public domain in the next 10 years. The original versions. But
So, yeah, because you've got to be careful that it's like, is it like the ungloved
it's
Mickey? or something?
it's the original Steamboat one, not the current version that there is. Hence why there's now a horror movie coming out about it, and a first-person shooter game also based in the same art style.
Yeah. Oh, is it me? Answer number 6, is it?
Yeah.
Paint colours. It is dragon red.
Ah!
Oh,
It is not.
throne
it's a-
binder.
Yeah.
Blood
It's-
in your
it-
yellow.
It's. I think it's because there isn't just like one color of dragon. There are multiple colors of dragons.
Right,
therefore
right,
what
too.
kind
It's
of-
inclusive
Yeah.
that way.
I put in dragon and I put in scales and it didn't come up in any. There isn't a colour for dragon, but there is plenty for the soaked, blood soaked and kind of various other bits.
There you go. Sam was with you,
bad luck,
Tim,
Sam.
and being a
Yeah.
year out, and would donate to Wikipedia.
Yeah, the original Winnie the Pooh actually had a horror movie last year come out as well.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
It's
I've not
it's called Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, and Winnie
There you go,
is
Blood in
a
Your Yellow,
it's a
yeah.
slasher movie, and Piglet is in there as well.
No.
Surely
I'm not
there's
If
going
you're
to be
looking
a
for something
slippery
to
slope.
watch, cricket is better.
Surely there's a slippery slope of when you're asking kind of certain streaming devices when you kind of pick up your remote controller and go, "Oh, I would like to watch Winnie the Pooh, please."
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Exactly.
That happened though. Like someone,
Yeah.
there was like a
Oh my
kids screening
gosh.
of a movie last year where they went in to go watch one of the Disney movies that came out, and they
Oh my
accidentally started playing Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey to
Unacceptable.
a whole cinema full of 5-year-olds.
Oh,
Um,
No.
As if COVID
PTSD.
wasn't scary enough.
Like it. Avatar, and I've looked. Avatar is still the highest grossing movie.
grossest. Oh,
it?
it's disgusting.
Is it
And the grossest movie.
Avatar, not Avatar
It
2?
is-
Yeah, it's
no,
Avatar 2
Avatar 2 is
lower.
catching it, but it's not there yet.
I know,
Yeah,
I
it's
know. Like
not
they kept like overtaking one another because there was.
Yeah. No, it's still coming
Infinity
out as
War
top
took over,
at 2,923,706,000.
It's too much money.
And the message of the film, friends, is colonialism pays.
Also, Papyrus is a good font.
That
And they got,
also
and they,
is next.
but
You wanna make a lot of money.
however, they got rid of it when they added it to Disney. They actually went back and changed all the fonts around, so it's now the new official Avatar font, not the Papyrus font.
Very geeky. Shall we move on to the
That is
Bible
super
question?
geeky.
The
Yeah, go on
answer
then.
is Delilah's
Hey
servant,
there, Delilah.
Oh,
Oh.
or
That was
technically the
trick
person who brought the
question.
razor through. She tells him to cut the hair off. It's not Delilah.
oh,
Oh, fool.
I'm afraid, yeah, it is the
Right,
geekiest thing.
right,
It's the geekiest
okay,
question that
right.
I know. It is it's one to catch out all the Bible students. You're like, no.
No. Should have known.
Yep.
Right, number 9.
Right.
The first dinosaur to be seen in the Jurassic Park films was a velociraptor.
Wait, no.
Yeah, it was.
Was it actually seen, or was it seen like in
And it
foliage,
comes out
and you didn't
of
actually
its
see
little-
it?
Its little egg as a baby.
Oh,
In the labs first.
That's a rarefied answer if there ever was
It comes
one.
out of it and it looks so cute.
You've sent
Sorry,
Stephen back
I'm
to
sorry for your
seminary.
bitter disappointment.
I think Brother
Yeah,
Baker
that's
wrote down Brachiosaurus.
I did.
Yeah.
It was the wide shot.
I
It's
know
definitely
that
a
is
wide
a
shot.
phenomenal moment, but it's not the moment.
Which
I know.
1980s animated superhero aimed at children lives in a tree house in the Amazonian jungle? It is Super Ted.
Oh,
I
super.
thought James was joking in the comments.
Nope, it was.
Oh, well done.
I put the Phantom because that is another superhero who is in the Amazon rainforest.
I put Tarzan,
Yeah, by the way-
but once we got to Intergalactic Friends, I was like, I'm wrong, but I don't know.
Intergalactic.
Yeah, I did not do well enough there to close the gap.
No, I don't know. I did really bad there. You might have. You knew cricket. That's more than
I needed my points for Alatar and Paladin to get anywhere near you. Yes, please, give to all we can. Thank you, Ahmed.
Yeah. Total points. I only got 2 points in that round. So I'm at 33.5.
Was close. I got 4, but it's not enough. 31 and a half.
Whoa. Well done. Well done.
Thanks very much for the whole team, for the many, not the few.
Yeah, that is very close. Well done, everybody. Yeah, we have run over by 20 minutes tonight, but it was all for a good cause, for all we can, all the quiz we can. And so, well done, folks, on that. And I hope that we've had fun tonight, had a bit of entertainment. If there's any debate over the answers, don't write to us. But you can
Blame Wikipedia and you can pay for it here.
You can chat with us outside of this time on Discord and things like that, and sharing the Geeks Gallery that will be making a return. And Becca and I need to have a bit of a chat about up and coming dates, because we have a few people who are offering themselves their interests and otherwise, including James on our messages and otherwise, for various topics and bits and pieces. So yeah, we'll look forward to kind of hopefully being a bit more organised and announcing some dates. But February for me is a little bit busy, so I just need to have a bit of a chat about things going forward.
And me, and I'm not always in the country for
okay.
half of February and half of March.
Okay, so this will be an interesting conversation. Watch this space, folks. And thanks again for tuning in. Is there anything left to say? Yeah, find us on Discord. It is appreciated if you like, share, and do all that kind of stuff, because we are just a small fledgling kind of stream. So do kind of think of us and share with us. And,
support the podcast as well. That is coming out with us as well.
Yes, that is true.
And if you're listening to us in podcast form right now, thank you.
Hello.
Hi
That's
there.
a bit weird.
I was saying Big Tim.
We're sorry, slightly long episode, but don't worry.
It's, yes, bless you.
All right.
Thank
None of
you
this will make the
all.
edit. Fine.
I'm not that picky. I just grab and paste.
Goes in raw.
Okay. God bless you, folks. Have a good one, and remember to geek safe. Bye bye.